We continue. This is Zach Gelb Show, coast to coast on CBS Sports Radio. Deebo Samuel is in Las Vegas volunteering at the inaugural Slide Out Camp presented by Panini America. The Slide Out Camp was founded by Deebo Samuel and a group of his fellow NFL wide receivers to provide a transformative experience for kids throughout football. You can collect Deebo Samuel's trading cards and Panini's exclusive NFL trading card products available at Target and Walmart. And now joining us, San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Deebo Samuel. Deebo, it's Zach Gelb. Appreciate the time. How you been?
I'm good. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing fantastic. I saw some insane video of you the other day that went viral, running 18.6 miles per hour on the treadmill. Is that the fastest you've ever ran on the treadmill? Is that normal for you?
It's kind of crazy because people don't know that is a resisted treadmill. But they say 18.6 not fast, but who cares? Like I hit 21, 22 on a daily basis at work, so teach his own.
Wait, people are chirping at you? They thought that wasn't fast enough?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now, that's just coming from a talk show host, Deebo, but I watched that, and I said I go like 4 miles an hour on a treadmill, if I'm being honest with you. But what has your workout been like this offseason? What have you really been honing in on when you're training to get back on the field for this season?
Really, it's not one thing I ain't been working on this offseason.
Have you changed anything about the training process?
Oh, just going a little harder.
Gotcha.
Day in, day out, sun up, sun down.
How do you kind of look back at last season for you? Because you had that monster year in 2021, and then last year regressed.
That was terrible. Sitting there and, watching it with Kyle and going through the tape with Kyle that one day we had when we went to mandatory minicamp. It was just it was like kind of like mind-blowing because you don't necessarily know until you sit down with your coach and you watch it. And the stuff that I put on tape, it was something that I'd never do again.
And you know what happens here. You have a monster year in 2021, then a not-so-great year, like you said, terrible in 2022. People start to say, was that a one-hit wonder for Deebo Samuel? What do you say to people that are doubting you right now?
I mean, hey, man, I ain't got too much to say. I ain't going to speak on it. They can chirp all they want, man. All you got to do is turn the tape on.
Well, what type of year could we expect out of you then this season?
I don't know, man. Like I said, goes. Whatever happens is going to happen.
When you look at your QB roster right now, that's been a big topic of conversation, Deebo Samuel. I'm sure you're probably tired of even talking about it at this point. But when you look at Brock Purdy, everyone's expected him to be the starter. Do you think he's the best quarterback on the roster right now?
I don't do too much talking about that. That's for Kyle and John Lynch. I'm speaking on a situation like that.
Well, what do you think he could do during an entire season? Because we only saw him for about 6-7 games.
What he did, well, no, you've seen it in 12 games.
Okay, but still a small sample size, not an entire season.
Pretty much.
So you think he could do that during an entire season, what he did last year in a small sample size?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me ask you about this then, Deebo Samuel. Trey Lance as a quarterback, what is he? Because I still don't know.
Very versatile, strong arms, smart young man.
What has he kind of shown you over the last few years?
How fast he can pick up things because, everything's kind of thrown at him at once. And, his first year he's behind Jimmy, and then when he first got the chance to, show people what he can do, and then there we got an injury. But just coming back into minicamp and stuff and just watching Trey and how he progressed from the past 2 years to this year, it's been a significant, improvement.
So you think he has a future in San Francisco, or does he have to go somewhere else to be a starter with what
That
Brock's
is not
done?
my call.
Gotcha. Deebo Samuel here with us. Well, something that is your call. I saw what you said about the Eagles back at the Super Bowl at Sirius, where if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt, you guys would have won that game by double digits. Why would that have been the case?
I don't know. That's old.
So do you not still believe that?
I mean, I do, but we're not. That shit is like we're not gonna keep talking about it. I mean, I said what I said.
Gotcha. So then what happens this year when you play Philly on December 3rd?
I don't know. Just wait till, week 13, 12, whatever week it is, and we'll show you.
Well, then you know how that's going to go down. You're going into Philadelphia. Those fans are going to be booing you loud. You have a message for Eagles fans?
Hey, guys.
Yeah?
All right, we're good to go.
What do you mean? We have Deebo on right now.
Yeah, I know, but we're going to head into camp right now.
Are you serious? Okay. Thank you. There you
Thanks,
go.
Bye.
Deebo Samuel right there. Doesn't want to answer a few questions. Are you serious? We got hung up on because all we did was ask him about the quarterback situation and then Philadelphia? And we get hung up on by Deebo Samuel? That's a joke. An absolute joke. That's absurd. We were told we had 15 minutes with him. He was on for 5-6 minutes. And he didn't want to answer anything. So I've done this long enough. That was just get the promotional plug out of the way. Then you don't want to answer any questions, and you hand the phone off to the public relations person. What a joke that was. It is the Zach Gelb Show on CBS Sports Radio. We'll come on back. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of reaction to that one. But what a joke that was. That was just a hit and run, get the plug in, don't want to answer anything. And then Deebo goes off and probably going to do about 6 or 7 more of those interviews. Zach Gelb Show, CBS Sports Radio.